you on the phone with? I'm like, Fred. I'm like, Fred. I'm like, Fred Hammond. We was hot in the city off of that one remix. We got the beats. We just gonna hit record, and it's just gonna flow out. Whatever the situation or circumstance may be, just know that God has called you to be bold.
I took some losses they never would know. Took the long route they had cut me before. We was down bad talking broken and broke. Now I'm dealing hoping it's all for the low.
Yeah, so all right, boom. So you making them songs, but like, what made you push forward and keep going?
It was Frankie. I did the one song, and then I was like, I'm just gonna keep pulling up to his house, pulling up to the studio, and I feel like my best songs, secular, which is a crazy statement, but my best songs, secular, was actually with him because we just had that chemistry. And we was just doing remixes to songs. Like Famous Dex came out with a song called Took Time.
Okay.
And I don't know who the other dude was that was on it. It was one of these underground joints, but we had did a remix to that. And like 2,000-3,000 streams now may not seem like a lot, but like SoundCloud era in the
that's
city,
booming. Yeah,
everybody's spinning it, bro. We was hot in the city off of that one remix.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, okay, like man, this might be good. Like we could probably do this, and then we double back again. Like the next day, recorded. Uzi came out with P's and Q's on like one of his first mixtapes. So we did a remix of that, and that hit like 5,000 plays. And we was like, dang, okay, we might have something. So we just kept working with each other. Tory Lanez had like the Proud Family joint. I tried a little R&B, and like that one took off. And then I had other homies that was in the city that was like, yo, like we just want you to hop on it and sing this hook for us. Like we wrote it, whatever. And those songs was starting to take off. And we had like one song on SoundCloud hit like 100K. And I was like, dang, maybe I should take, recording seriously. But after a while, I kind of lost that passion, and I went back to making beats because I'm like, man, the time that it takes to write this stuff and go to the studio and then waiting for Frankie to like mix everything and then I didn't own my own SoundCloud profile, so I was uploading it through his.
Okay.
And it just felt like a super long process, so I just went back to making beats.
Yeah, okay. So you back to making beats. I want to fast forward a little bit. All right. So I know in my personal journey and walk with God that it was really hard for me, bro, to like really lock in and let go of things of the past. Like, bro, I mean, I could talk about multiple things on here, but like I had to really lock in. And what comes with that is if you gonna lock in, you can't have the same surroundings you had before. So some of the homies, you're not going to be spending the same amount of time with them. Like, bro, you might not see some of your homies that you really love, them being everything with. You ain't going to see them for a long time, or, you may miss some stuff. So, like, for you hit 100K on SoundCloud, making secular music. Talk about your transition when you fully locked in with God and when you transitioned and had to start from the ground up making Christian music. Like, how was that?
Yeah, so it was going crazy on SoundCloud. Like everything is going good. Me and Frankie, we doing our thing. And like you said, some people you don't see for a while and everything changes. Like I haven't seen Frankie in almost 3 years.
Wow.
And counting. Like I done got married, had a child, we done bought a house, everything. Like
congratulations too.
Since. It's good, but like you still have that survivor's guilt. So it's like, man, I get this opportunity to do this. So for me, it was what was the moment when I got into that car accident the day before my little sister's birthday. Long story short, like this is when I'm finishing up, like recovering from a really bad leg injury playing football, and I was just taking a lot of like pills and stuff like that. I was drinking promethazine, and I took a bunch of Xanax with a couple of my homeboys and my homegirl. One night on the beach, she stayed like 45 minutes away. She stayed in Beaufort, At the time, we was having some stuff going on with people in Buford, so it was kind of like a no-fly zone. But I'm like, man, I'm making the beats. I'm good. So I'm like, all right, I'll drop you back off home. I drive down 45 minutes, and her mom was like, you look tired. You know, you can stay the night here. And in my head, off of the Xanax, I'm like, nah, I feel like y'all trying to set me up. I don't trust that. Whatever. I got to get back home. So it was like, okay. I drive back, and it was probably about 15 minutes left inside of the drive, and I just kind of black out. Break the whip, go through the median. I go through couple of signs. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. And thank God nobody else was really on the road. But I wake up. I'm like, the car is totaled. I call my mom. Hey, come pick me up. I made up a lie. I'm like, yeah, I was just sleeping behind the wheel. I was out all night. So we get back home, and I'm just laying in the bed. And my mom was like, what's really going on? And I was just like, man, this ain't the life that I think I'm supposed to be living.
Mm.
I thought I was supposed to be, in college playing sports or something other than everybody else that I graduated with. Like they going and playing D1, and I'm stuck here because of like how bad the injury was. So I'm like, yeah, I felt like dealing with the hurt of not having a father present. A lot of my emotions just kind of was taking over. So she was like, all right, cool. You need to give God 1 year of your life,
Mm.
and that's it. That's all I asked for was one. And while we was in Virginia, she was actually an assistant to she's like an assistant coordinator at this master's commission. Um, so if people don't know what a master's commission is, a lot of young adults they come to this one place and they're studying theology and
Mm.
they're focused on doing like outreach ministry and all that stuff. So all over the states, they meet in this one spot. They go through a program, and then they're basically getting geared up to go into ministry. So she found a master's commission in Atlanta, and that's how I ended up in Georgia. She was like, I found a
Okay.
school, let's try it out. Let's see what happens. And I went, like my whole life changed, man. Whole life changed. But it took me being away 4.5 hours away from South Carolina to see life through a different lens, like actually communicating with people, from other races and understanding other people's stories and just like developing this new appreciation for a multitude of cultures. The
Mm.
church that I went to, it was like we have over 130 nations represented in this church. And I'm like, I came from Pentecostal down south. Like it
Yeah.
was just
Rowdy.
us.
Yeah.
Like, rowdy, like nobody spoke a different language, nothing
Come
like that.
on.
Like so
Yeah.
it was a complete 180. So that was what helped with getting away from it. And I still when I came back after finishing school, I did 2 years and I came back and I kind of fell back into the stuff that I was doing before. Like I popped out the studio sessions and I was taking edibles and stuff like that. And I had
Mm-hmm.
a really bad trip. And like the devil was really trying to get me. Like I was having this spiritual battle inside of my mind that I felt like I was gonna die because I took so much.
Mm.
And it was like a 8 hour trip. You know what I'm saying?
Jeez.
So I'm back in South Carolina tripping again. My mom was
Right.
like, you know what you got to do. You can't just go back to the school. You already told them you're not coming back.
Mm.
So I just locked in. I'm like, man, all the stuff that I've been practicing out there, just getting in my word for like an hour a day in the morning, prayer, just going out and seeing how I can help people. I'm like, let's just do that again. I'm out of the safety bubble. Let's just do it again. So
Right.
made that happen, and that was the turning point.
Fire, bro. Fire. It's crazy because I feel like when you hear a lot of people's story, not just yours, there's always this, all right, I'm a turn this way and I'm a lock in and I'm a do
Hmm.
it. And there's an amount of time that happens where you actually getting active, bro. It's like, oh, I think I could do this. And then
Yeah,
it's almost like you have to kind of see what's up behind you where you left it just to make sure
yeah.
that you really moved on from it. And every time you
Hmm.
hear people talk about that moment where they put their feet back in the water, it's always
Yeah,
crazy. It's always worse than the
yeah,
first time, or man, it's always just like this awakening of like, that's why I left it. And
yeah.
that's why I can't go back to it. And so, yeah, Man, that's dope to hear, bro. I'm super glad that you got out of that. So, boom, now you locked in. You know what's going on. Like, you start making Christian hip hop music from that point. Like, when did you start? When did you start doing that?
Yeah, so I started making Christian rap music my freshman year in college. I had a couple of roommates, my boy Kevin, my boy Ethan, and my boy Dion. We had started like a little Christian rap group um,
So you was making
called
Christian hip hop before you had that
in
last
college.
trip.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
yep,
Okay. Okay, got you.
yep. So I was making Christian hip hop, SoundCloud stuff again. It's like the same pattern. All right, song does like 20K. You're like, okay, cool, cool, cool. We might be onto something. Song does 100K. You're like, all right, cool, cool, cool. We had a project hit 1 million streams on SoundCloud my freshman year, and I remember like the email that came out from the school because we had this thing called Worship Standard where you could only listen to worship for like the first like 6 months of the school year. Email comes out, hey, we know that we got a popular rap group on campus, but like we need y'all to stick to the worship standard. And from there we were like, man, like they hating on us, bro. We have emotion, we good, they hating on. We still not getting paid. We're not getting no money from this.
Yeah.
It's just SoundCloud. We don't got the premium. So doing our thing. And in the sophomore year, they were like, okay, if you want to make music, you can, but no, we got worship standard for the freshmen. So I'm starting to do my own thing a little bit because the group kind of got separated just because we got a like I'm a RA and Kevin's a RA at this apartment and Ethan's a RA in that apartment and so on and so forth. So I'm like, all right, I'm doing my thing. It feels good. I finish up the school year. I start finally uploading to Spotify and Apple Music and all these spots through
Mm-hmm.
DistroKid. And I remember I had like 2,000 monthly listeners, and I was like, "Oh yeah, like
Yeah.
we have emotion. Like God is
Yeah.
good. Like I'm still serving, but I'm feeling myself." So this is the second time that God has said, like, even though things seem like they're going good, I need you to start over. So I started over the first time from Party Boy going into Christian rap, and I started over again from it was Lil Sco at the time. I dropped a couple mixtapes, started over again. And I'm like, all right, God, like if you got to do something good because I'm seeing 2,000 people. This is crazy. And like now today we almost 400,000 deep.
Mm-hmm. Going crazy.
Yep.
Going crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Now that's super fire, man. Like, I think about some of your songs, like, first of all, and I can never say thank you enough. Come on. All that blood that
Yeah.
was shed for me. Come on, man. Like, what's like your process though? Like,
Yeah.
cause you come from such like you said Pentecostal. My church was Pentecostal too, bro. Like it's wild, it get wild
Yeah.
in Pentecostal church, bro.
It get
Bro,
crazy.
boy, you need about 100 blankets, 100 sheets, boy.
Yep.
I'm talking about, bro. They
Yep.
the whole time it's jumping in the Pentecostal church, and then it's a lot of
Yep.
worship, outward expression.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
like, is that where songs like that come into play? Like, just talk about your process and how you make music. You know what I'm saying? How you make the music that you make.
Yeah. Like for me, I feel like a lot of the songs need to feel nostalgic. So even with Never Enough, right? I grew up listening to Fred Hammond, listening to Kirk
Shout out to
Franklin,
Fred. Shout out to
listening
Kurt.
to shout out to Uncle Fred, shout out Kirk. So
Woo.
for that song, um, I think it's Imagine Me
Mm-hmm.
being free, and then he
Come
had a
on
oh
now.
nah nah. So I just like flip stuff,
Oh,
even
that's what
even with
it just hit me. That's what you was doing?
yeah
Hey, you
yeah. So I flipped
hard.
that joint.
All right. My fault. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, so I just like
Yeah.
flipping stuff because my musical background, I wasn't really listening to secular music growing up because my mom wasn't playing that. So I would listen to like video game tracks, whatever, or
Yeah.
listening to gospel music. So that's kind of that's not the full process. Like I start off making a beat, I'll mumble my cadences and stuff,
Uh-huh.
and I'll listen to that. I'll bounce that down as an MP3, and then I'll write. Sometimes I can just punch in. and it just flow out. Like side A, side B, those two projects, like I didn't have to really write nothing. It was just we got the beats. We just gonna hit record and it's just gonna flow out. Other joints, it's like let me really write it. Like Traumatic, I had to write everything on that project because
Yeah.
I couldn't just sing my way through it. I had to like rap and could get this message through. But it's good that got my home studio. You know, I went to a studio session one time and they charged me like $500. I was like, boy, this ain't gonna be
It's
suffice.
over. Yeah.
It's gonna be. I need to get my own setup ASAP
Right.
because I ain't
Right.
making no money anyway.
Right.
So yeah, and to have my own studio set up like that makes it 10 times easier. You know, because I can mess up as much as I want until I
Yeah.
get what I'm looking for. So that's the process. See what can remind people of something from back then. You know, fold it in, and then hopefully we can get remixes with these people. Kirk, I don't know if that's gonna happen with Kirk. We gonna see. We gonna try.
Yeah, now we're gonna speak it into existence if that's what you want. But speaking about
Yeah,
getting remixes with OGs, bro. So, bro, shout out to my pops, bro. Growing up, bro, we used to listen to
yeah.
Fred Hammond in a white Mazda every day, bro. Bro, I'm talking about every day. He used to bang that.
Yeah.
He used to bang Fred Hammond every day, literally. And like I'm thinking about No Weapon, and bro,
Hmm.
like to hear that, it's just ridiculous to me. Like, first of all, it was
Hmm.
already a pure perfect song before
Yeah.
Fred got on there. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And just like anything else you create, it's from your heart. It got that pain in it. But like,
Yeah.
if you could, bro, like, could you talk about how you got Fred on a song, bro? Like, how did that happen?
Yeah. It. I was on Instagram Live making the original song, so I made the original No Weapon like fully on IG in front of everybody. Like I made the beat. Um, I found a scripture that it was based off of, and then like I actually taught on that passage first before I started writing. Um, just young, you know, I'm chopping it up with like Caleb Gordon, them guys. Like we were all in the group chat, and they're like, "Look, bro, like if you get sued, you get sued, but just go for
I
it." That's my dog, man.
feel
Caleb,
it. Yeah.
yeah, he was like,
Yeah.
just like if it get big enough, then you just
We deal with it then,
work
bro.
your wrist and
You
figure it
feel
out, you
me?
know. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
facts.
I was like, okay, like if Fred reach out and he's like, hey, I want 80% of this song. I'm
You
like,
got it.
okay, no
Yeah.
problem. You got it. Let's just keep it up.
Right.
So the song hit like 1 million streams, right? In a span of like 5 months. And it was just one of those last second heaves, like at the end of the year, dropped the song in October and then like it's booming. And Fred comments on one of the videos that I post because I think it did like 700, like it was like 700,000 views on Instagram. Same thing on TikTok. So
Mm.
he comments on Instagram. He was like, "This is fire, nephew." I was like, "Now
Oh.
either I'm gonna open my DMs and he gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna need to take about 80, 85,
Yeah.
or we could do something together." So I'm like, you know what? If he's already commenting and then he followed me, I'm like, I don't know if I want to hit him up right now. Let me give it a little bit of time because I don't want to immediately be like, "Hey, Fred, what's up, bro? Like, love what you doing. I grew up on you. Let's do this song together."
Yeah.
It was like, all right, let me just let it chill for a little bit. So I hit him up maybe like 2 days later, and at the time, my manager, he like, I seen Fred commented like, "What do we got to do to make it happen?" Um, I was like, man, I don't know. I'm just gonna shoot the DM and see what he say. So this was before I signed a record deal with Sony. So we're chopping it back and forth. He gives me his number, and we're just chopping up on the phone. And my mom and she in the background, like, "Who you on the phone with?" I'm like, "Fred." She's like, "Fred?" I'm like, "Fred Hammond." She's like, "Oh my gosh, oh my!" So I
Tripping.
got to get her out of the
Tripping. Yeah.
bed.
Come on.
Rightfully so. She's like, "I put you
Yeah.
on the Fred." I'm like, "I know," but
Yeah.
um, we just chopped it up. I'm like, "Man, I would love to do a remix with you." And he was like, "Yeah, we could work it out." But
You
I'm back.
good?
Yeah, I'm good. My bad. My boy Chucho had hit me up.
Oh, you good, you good, you good. Boy, I thought it was on our
Okay,
end.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah. We
All
good?
right, bet. Yeah, so yeah, I'm
Yeah,
good.
I can still hear him. We good to restart? I bet.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, but yeah, so I signed a deal and the label they were like, hey, we heard about the No Weapon joint, like we can get the choir stuff paid for you. We can get all this stuff situated, mix and master, but somebody else wants to get on the song, and I was like, who else wants to get on the song?
Bro. Go ahead. I
And
was gonna ask you
yeah,
about this
so
anyway, so just go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
yeah, so Lecrae, he's like, yo, like I want to get on the
Woo!
song. The record is dope. I was like, oh my gosh,
Yo, hey, hold on. Let's pause, Scootie.
both.
Yeah. Yo, let's pause real quick, bro. Hold on. Wait. Bro, you
Yeah,
got Fred Hammond already showing love.
yeah.
We like, hold on, wait. Let's back up real quick. How did you feel signing to
Mhm.
Sony, bro?
Um, like hindsight is 2020. I'm probably gonna stay independent as long as I can. But in the
Okay.
moment, like
In the
it's a
moment.
milestone.
Yeah.
It felt good. Like they fly you out to Nashville and you meeting everybody at the table and you signing everything, which everything was signed electronically. It's not even like a piece of paper no more. It's a
Okay.
DocuSign.
Okay, got you.
You
Yeah.
know, so you just get the stack of papers to look like you doing something, but
Okay.
I signed with them, and KB was actually the one that put in the word for me.
Fire.
Um, cause he was like the big homie, like bro, like I see what you're doing. I think this would be a dope opportunity for you, and it was like I got some bread for it. I had a good deal. I only needed to make 5 songs, and we could debate like if I wanted to come back. So signed with them. They got spin back cleared because
Yeah.
same thing. I'm on the phone with Caleb, and he made. I'm trying to think what song he made. I think he made West Orlando Flow, which was like one of his biggest songs at the moment. And then like I doubled back like the next week, and I made Spin Back. So like we just going back and forth on FaceTime, just like, oh yeah, I got this song. I'm like, oh, okay, bet I'm about to do this. Like if we get sued, that means we doing something good. We gonna figure it out. I'm like, okay, but Sony got the sample cleared because it was a Crystal Water song. A lot of people was like, oh, it's T.I. I was like, nah, he had to get it cleared too. But they got that cleared, and then they did all the business and stuff like that for me with Fred and Craig. Got the choir, but before that, I was writing for Craig. Summer 20. Oh my, 2018.
Bro, how we skip
Yeah,
that? Man, look, dog, we gonna have to have
28.
bro, we gonna have to do a part 3 and 4 because bro, we missed so much, bro. You just stumbling by this like it's all regular. I was writing for Cray back in 20. Like, come on, bro. How we missed that? That's
Yeah,
crazy. So it was
man.
familiar already.
Yeah, so it was familiar. Like wrote the songs, wrote a couple songs for him. I was on the Reach Summer playlist,
Fire.
and then we did we did a song together that very next year. So it was just kind of like stuff stacking up. And he was already talking about like, bro, like that pain music, like I love that sound, like we should do a project together. And then stuff kind of died down a little bit. He went on tour, he's doing his thing. But then it came back up. He was like, yo, that No Weapon joint, let's do it. I'm like, all
Gun
right, let's
smoke.
do it. So Craig took the first verse. He had to sit back in like 2 days.
Mm,
And then I actually had to sing the part that I wanted Fred to sing. So
mm,
like I wrote his part, like
mm.
melodies and stuff like that. So I'm like, all right, I want Fred to do this. Boom, 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 boom. He sent back something crazier. I was like, dang, that boy, he still got it.
He
He
still got
still
it,
got it.
right?
Yeah.
Different.
So finished the song, got the choir on there, and we put it out. And like it definitely surpassed the original, but it was a dope experience, just to be on a song with them two.
Yeah. Yeah. So bro, you talk about side A, side B. You got the Gello, you got the Lullaby. What side do
Yeah.
you lean towards the most I got an idea, but I want to hear from you. What
Yeah,
side?
yeah. I mean, side B for sure.
Yeah, I knew it.
Cause
I knew it.
that just felt it was from the heart, man. Side
Woo!
A was just like get folks turned up. You know,
Yeah.
this for the homies that just want to bump it in their car.
Uh
Like that's
huh.
really all that was. And then I did Sinner's Prayer at the end of side A, so I can go into side B and knock
Mm-hmm.
everything out. But that project that's done a lot of numbers, and I haven't even paid attention to it. My boy Dion
Bro.
will be like sending me screenshots. He's like, "Yo, you ain't seen this on YouTube going crazy." I'm like, "I'm glad people hearing it." You know.
Yeah. No, 100%, bro. So you just you dropped some names in there just now, bro. Who
hmm
right now in the Christian space, including yourself, if you had to have a starting five, name four
hmm
others that you would put in your five.
I'm gonna put myself at five. Just cause I just want to put myself at five.
Mm-hmm.
Number one, this is like who I'm listening to, or who just
Who
overall
who you listening to?
pedigree.
This
Oh,
Scootie's
okay,
top
yeah, yeah,
five.
yeah. Yeah, number one is De La Cruz.
Mm-hmm.
Super dope from
Hard.
Boston. He's so tough, man.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, oh man. Number two, okay, I'll go KB. I'm listening to KB. 'Cause he gets you amped up, he gets you hyped, and that boy can teach too.
Yeah.
Number three would be Tuvi. He's in Miami. He's like an underground cat.
Mm-hmm.
Number four, um, oh my gosh. I'm gonna take myself out of the top five because I got two spots I need people to be on. I'll be the sixth man, but
All right.
number four would be Sunday. So he's not Christian rap. He's like Christian alternative. He's out there in London.
Yeah.
He's so
Sunday
crazy.
fire too.
He's so
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah, Sunday is bringing that pressure. And then I'll go TJ Carroll, number five. Like a lot of people
TJ,
sleep on TJ, but
bro.
we used to live together, man. That was
Y'all
my
did,
roommate.
bro.
Like,
Oh my god, bro.
yeah.
Yo, bro. You was destined, bro. Y'all like it's dope to hear that all y'all like are aware of each other, got relationships though, because bro, you naming folks that like when I first switched over and I locked in with God, bro. This is all I
hmm
listen to all these people, bro, that you talking about, bro.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
Alex
that's my dog,
Jean,
man.
like, you know what I'm saying? All
AJ,
the
Caleb. Yeah.
come on,
We was all in a
bro.
real big group chat because Florida's super deep, man. Like when it comes to Christian rap, super deep. Like I'm not gonna say everybody is out here, but a lot of the newer faces is in Florida for sure.
Yeah, that keep your trophy.
Yeah. Yep. He made that beat too.
Word.
He made that beat.
Fire,
That
bruh.
me and OK Warren had taught him how to make beats, and he was on it for like a week. And he just cooked this joint up. I was like, okay, TJ.
Bro,
Yeah,
hard, bro. He one of them, bro. Nah, that's fire.
yeah,
So that's your five right there.
yeah. Keon
Yeah.
Boone is definitely
Oh,
he
bro. Boom.
Keon's so
Listen,
tough.
hey, Keon. Hey, bro, y'all.
Yeah.
I listen. So if I had to go five, I go. So first of all, bro, I don't know if you know this. You was number one on my 2024 rap for Apple Music.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just want you to know
Yeah.
I really
That's
come
what's
on
up.
that like you really my dog, bro. Like we gonna keep tapping
Yeah.
in. But I go you, no specific order. You, I go Keon Boone. I go you call
hmm
him AJ, Alex Jean. Um,
Yeah.
I go Caleb.
Yep.
I go Caleb. Ooh, this last one I don't know. Cause I could do like you, like I could do a personal one, or I could say like what's
hmm
popular. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Man. I say personal one.
Personal.
Personal one.
If you say personal, this will take 2 seconds. I'll tell you right now. I go, bro. I'm gonna go Anthony Allen, bro. Anthony,
Okay. Okay.
you heard of Anthony Allen
I'm not
before?
hip.
You not
I'm
hip?
not hip.
Hey,
I'm gonna get hip though.
hey, get real hip, bro. So Anthony Allen, that's my brother, man. He out of South Carolina too, out of
Hmm.
Columbia, South Carolina. And bro,
Okay.
all he need is a little. He just need a little break. He done did some big stuff. He working and he grinding, but he hard. And
Yeah,
yeah, we went to school together, high school together.
that's what's up.
That been my brother from the mud, but that's my one of my. He's like one of my favorite rappers, and so I gotta go
Yeah,
Anthony Allen. Tap in though for sure. Um,
for sure.
but yeah, bro, I ain't gonna hold you too much longer. We didn't hit a lot of what I wanted to hit, bro. So we gonna definitely have to spin a block and do this again, man. I did want to close the
Yeah.
show by asking you one question. So Highs with Low is sponsored by Pop Stars Popcorn. Okay, it's
Hmm.
gourmet snack, and we got our Pop Stars moment. So I just wanted to ask you. You got a lot of fire moments you talked about, but what was the moment that you knew that you was no longer average? And that you was really like a
Hmm.
pop star in the industry. You was a pop star to the faith, whatever it was, but you knew you was different.
Um, I think the light work tour with Bizzle was like that moment. Cause like Bizzle, super solid, God over money. It was me, Bizzle, Dayton, and Miles Minnick. And doing the tour, he was like, "Bruh, how much time do you need to preach on your set?" I was like, I don't know. I'm about to just rock out, do these songs. Like we good." Um, but I think that moment was was at a Jacksonville show. It was at the church that Uncle Reese go to. He serves at, and it was just like every song was hitting, no matter what was coming on. Every word that was coming out, it was like it was spirit led.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I feel like that was the defining moment for me. I feel like others, if they saw my career, they would say the year 2019 was like, okay, he's here. Like he got the songs with Lecrae. He's on the summer playlist.
Mm-hmm.
Double XL freshman. Um, dang, what else? Yeah, the double XL, not double XL, Rapzilla freshman. I'm not double XL. The Rapzilla freshman
It's
class.
all good.
Yeah, we did the show, everything, and it was just like everything was clicking the year 2019 going into 2020. And it was like, okay, I'm winning every challenge, every open verse challenge um, that was out there. I'm just in my room, just locked in. Like I feel like that was the. Everybody else will say that was the moment, but for me, light work tour, and then second pop star moment was when my daughter was born. Um, when she was born, that's when everything went silent, and I just
Yeah.
wasn't. I wasn't dropping music no more. I wasn't doing shows anymore. I didn't do a show for like 2 years straight. But God was still sustaining it, and I'm like, okay, maybe I am still in that place where like
Mm.
I'm still influential. Um, and numbers almost doubled when I didn't do anything. I was like, okay, all
Wow.
right, God, I see it. I see it. So
Yeah.
yeah, shout out to Lele.
Yeah. Shout out to Lele, man. That's fire. And Scootie, bro. That's why we gotta do a part two, cause I want people to hear about your journey in being a father, being a
Hmm.
husband, and your servantship at church. We talked about, man, how bro you hopped on here after serving and giving your all to the church. Like we got to tap into that
Hmm.
side, future projects, some more collaboration. So we definitely got more to come. And by the way, my sponsor, I talked to the CEO himself, Derek Jackson. Man, we gonna send you some
Hmm.
popcorn. So make sure you shoot me your address.
Hey,
We gonna get you and your family right. But before you go, this is my
got you
last question for real, for real. It's
for sure.
highs with low. So just so you know I'm low. Uh, my goal is to provide people with a high to keep them uplifted and keep their spirit high, um, and
Hmm.
just keep them motivated. So before we leave, if you could provide the people, leave them with a high, give them a high so that they can take it and live with it.
Yeah. A high for me, especially this week. Um, I made a post about it, but just constantly read Joshua 1:9. A little bit of background about that. Moses has passed away, and now Joshua is being charged with leading Israel into the promised land. and God is talking to him, and he's like, "I've commanded you to be bold and courageous. I'm with you always." So no matter how you're feeling, um, whatever the situation or circumstance may be, just know that God has called you to be bold.
Mm,
At the end of the day, like the enemy wants you to stay silent, and the more that he can keep those ideas inside of your head and it's not being
mm-hmm.
out there and put into play, he's winning. So always come back to Joshua 1:9. Be bold. It's a command. It's not a suggestion. Like, be bold if you can.
Right.
But God is saying, be bold. I've put that inside of you. You
Come on.
have that with you because I'm with you. So when you feel like you're down in the dirt or you feel overlooked or underbooked, just know that God has called you still to be bold, be courageous. Don't worry about what the world is going to say. Don't worry about what your peers are going to say. If God
Mm-hmm.
said do it, then do it, and He going to cover that.
Yes,
Facts.
sir. All facts. My dog. Appreciate you, bro, for that. Hey, man. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Scootie, my boy, I appreciate you, bro. One of the realest out there,
For
bro.
sure.
Yes, sir. All right, y'all.
Appreciate you.
Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all share. We'll see y'all next time. Highs and lows.
Get how well low, get your dough back. Get how well low, get your dough back. Ain't selling no meat, it's a whole pack. And young and I give you the whole pack for real.